and that will upset your blocking schemes. A loss in the Lebanon territory at the 47 and a half. 6:25 to play in the first half.
The first down for the Blue Devils at their 48-yard line.
First and 10 Blue Devils. Lebanon with an 8-0 lead. Clock is ticking. 6:20 to play in the first half. Now Jonathan Haas in the game. He's flying to the right side. So Hancock gets a breather. Brindley, play action. Intercepted. Flag is down. 2 flags are down. The interception by Keith Neal. The return to the 31, but there are 2 flags on the play. One was thrown before the pass, the other on the start of the return. So we may have clipping on the return and who knows what prior to the pass. So Brindley escaped death a moment ago and a pass was deflected. This time it's picked off, and Franklin County gets the momentum right back in excellent field position. Illegal motion against the Blue Devils. That will be declined. Clipping against Franklin County. But Franklin County will keep the ball. They'll just bring it back. Let's see if they keep the ball. It's offsetting penalties.
Illegal procedure against Lebanon. Roughing the passer against Franklin.
Okay, the call is roughing the passer against Franklin County. So it is offsetting penalties. It is not clipping. The roughing call came right just seconds after the interception. So Lebanon with a big break. The first flag was against Lebanon, and now Red Roberts wants an explanation. The first flag was the illegal motion call, and the second one came right as the ball was intercepted. The second flag came out, and that was roughing the passer. So a break for the Devils. So the ball back where we started from, the 47 and a half, first and 10. The clock showing 5:55 remaining in the first half. Clay Bueller comes wide to the left. Marcus Stewart in the slot, although it's a tighter slot. More of his normal wingback position. Hancock still a tailback. Brindley to Crutchfield, straight ahead, gets close to midfield. Keith Neal on the stop. About the 49 and a half, a 2-yard pickup. Second and 8.
Up the middle. Davis and Morris make the tackle. A gain of 2. Second down, 8.
Huddleston wide to the left. Stewart in the slot. Blue Devils out of the I formation. Brindley to throw. Left side. Intercepted, deflected, intended for Huddleston. Let's see if it's down. No, it's intercepted by David Richardson. It was deflected off Huddleston. Richardson with the catch. Huddleston tried to knock the ball out of Richardson's hand, but it goes down as an interception at the 46. So Lebanon playing with fire. A pass deflected. It could have easily been intercepted. An intercepted callback by a penalty, and now one that will count. The Rebels at their own 46 out of the bone. Stovall to midfield. Actually, the 49 and a half. Almost a 4-yard pickup. Chris O'Neill with the stop. Second down and 6. Inside 4.5 minutes to play in the first half. 8-0 Lebanon. Jonathan Ackland split to the left. Wishbone, Stacy Smith, the quarterback. Breaking through, Quentin Spalding out in front, touchdown. 50-yard play, and it was up the middle. It was a 50-yard play. Well, Lebanon has not been beat on the outside. The defensive ends doing their job, but Franklin County getting the job done up the middle between the tackles. And now Franklin County is going for 2 points to try to tie the score. Smith, pitch back to Stacy Smith. In trouble, a flag is down. Smith still on his feet. He's very elusive. Still on his feet. And he's in. Crutchfield couldn't bring him down. But remember, a flag is down. And it came shortly after the snap. Illegal motion against the Rebels. So after all that, Stacy Smith will have to do it all over again. Unless Red Roberts decides to kick, this will back them up 5 and make it an 8, put them at the 8. Blue Devils had their shot at him, had one shot initially. It was a handoff to the left halfback, Stovall. It was a pitch back to him. Actually, Stovall then handed it back to Smith as he came back. And then the fun began, if you want to call it that. And now Franklin County calls a timeout. That should be its first. 4:06 to play in the first half. Defensive coordinator Ron Marshall rushing out there saying, fellas, we got a big break. Invite you to stay tuned at halftime. The Lebanon Marching Band making the trip down. Have a listen to them. A packed house on hand down in southeastern Middle Tennessee. Not too far from Mont Eagle Mountain and the Cumberland Plateau, although Winchester itself is not that, is in a valley. Jonathan Acklin is wide to the left. Stacy Smith, the quarterback. Keeps, still on his feet, brought down, no, hit from behind by Warmoth, who gets some help, and the point after is no good. So Smith this time looking to pass it, and he was nailed by Warmoth from behind with some help. So Lebanon holds an 8-6 lead with 4:06 to play in the first half. Brian Hanaway will do the kicking. Clay Bueller is deep at his own 10. Kick is away, short. Sonny Warmoth at the 15. Warmoth hurdles some tacklers. Runs it out to the 35. But a good pickup by Warmoth, hurdling over some tacklers at about the 28 or so. So Lebanon will start 65 yards away from the goal line with just under 4 minutes to play in the first half.
First down for the Blue Devils at their 35-yard line.
Huddleston wide to the left. Stewart in the slot. Lebanon in the I formation. Cyrus Hancock tiptoes his way to the 40, where it will bring up a second down and 5. Inside 3.5 minutes to play in the first half. I'm Andy Reid, along with Jeffrey Noakes and Richard Donnell on the gravelly press box here at Douglas Memorial Stadium. 2nd and 5. Bueller split to the left. Stewart in the slot. This is Lebanon's base offense, or at least their base formation. Hancock straight ahead, first down at midfield. David Richardson with a tackle. Lebanon's offensive line opening the hole.
First down, Lebanon at midfield.
Bueller comes out for Huddleston. Huddleston split to the left. Stewart in the slot to the left side. Pitch, Cyrus Hancock. Right side to the 43, a 7-yard pickup, 2nd and 3. 2:21 to play in the first half. Lebanon with a 2-point lead.
Hancock carried around to right end. Tackle was made by Spencer. A gain of 7, 2nd down,